I'm with Trevor Miller, the director of golf at Green Hills Country Club in Milbrae. How you doing, Trevor?
Excellent.
All right, so today we're talking about the 6th hole here, but a couple of other things. We want to work on alignment, how to work the ball, play the ball going downhill, and then putting here on the 6th, not so easy.
Not very easy.
Okay, so what are we going to do? What can you tell me about the 6th?
The 6th hole is about 400 yards, plays downhill, blind tee shot. As you hit over it, you start overlooking the San Francisco International Airport, so it's great. Once we get down there, the rest of the shots coming into the green are going to be downhill, so we really have to think about what's a downhill shot going to do to our golf ball, how do we defend against that? And then once we get on the green, it's one of the few greens out here that roll from the front to the back versus kind of the normal green. Every other golf course you're going to play goes back to front, and so when you think you're putting uphill, you're really putting downhill, and vice versa. When you really think, gosh, this has to be a downhill putt, it's going to be an uphill putt, and you're going to come up short every time.
The 6th hole is not very easy here at Green Hills. It's pretty tricky, and it's very narrow off the tee shot.
Narrow, so alignment's very important.
Okay, alignment. You're going to help me with alignment.
I'm going to try.
Okay, let's do this. So I've been lucky here. This is the only hole that I've gotten a birdie.
I saw it.
Where I've gotten a birdie, and it was pretty, it was lucky. It was lucky. I like that ball.
That was actually pretty good.
There's a bunker up there.
I don't think you got to it quite.
I can't go as far as the bunker, but I'd like to get as far as the bunker, just not in the bunker.
And the ideal shot here with the driver for the length is to hit it down the middle with a little bit of a draw, so bringing the ball back to the left side a little bit. That's pretty good.
Right down the middle. All right, let's go find him. It's all downhill from here, Trevor.
All downhill.
So play it about, well, how much?
Play it about 165. So the nice thing about this shot, again, gravity is sort of pushing us downhill. We feel a lot more weight on our left side. So a ball that we're hitting downhill is going to have a tendency to go left. So we're going to want to aim just a little bit to the right, but not crazy to the right, just because it's so easy to get everything going forward. We want to really make sure we don't get our head too far in front of the ball, and then with that, we'll hit a great shot.
Great. So sort of downhill a little bit. Do anything different to my shoulders, or?
And just be conscious of where your weight is, mostly on your left foot now.
Awesome.
So again, on a downslope, something like this, I've got a 58-degree wedge in my hand, but because my shoulder is a little bit angled down, it's gonna de-loft my club a little bit, so my 58 is probably gonna play more like a 56-degree wedge, so It's gonna go a little bit farther than you would think. These trees are gonna maybe play a little bit of a role in where this ball's gonna go, but again, all I'm really trying to do is land the ball about where that sign is, just short of the green right there, a little bit left of the flag, because the hill's gonna kick it up, kick it to the right, and then it's going to go in the hole.
Oh, nice shot.
Settle. Thank you.
What are you, some kind of pro? High five, nice shot. Let's see if I can do that.
Yeah, do that. Here, you feel like you need to get away from this cart path, but in reality, that's going to be right at the hole right there, so trust that to be straight, and it's hard. So even a little bit more left, Malou.
Like that?
Yep.
I know what I did, but I'm advancing the ball.
Pitching. Good, perfect.
Go.
That's perfect.
Go, go, go. Go into the hole.
Get in.
Come on. Oh, almost, but hey, gotta put it now.
Now we got a putt.
Sweet.
The hill is moving it this way. If you sort of aim just right in here.
Right about there, okay.
That ball should go in. So trust that line on your putter, trust the line on the ball.
Come on! Oh, yes!
You got hops.
Yeah, how do you like that?
Very nice.
Thank you very much. I actually learned something. Thanks a lot, Trevor.
You bet.
All right, the 6th hole here at Green Hills Country Club in Milbrae. So again, just, I like to wrap it up all the time. Those few tips that you had for playing the 6th hole, or, blind tee shot, going downhill, this weird little putting.
Right, so just be aware of your alignment going off the tee because it's narrow, just a little bit off left or right. It's going to get you in a lot of trouble here on the 6th hole. Once you start that downhill shot on the fairway, we want to make sure that keep our head behind the ball a little bit. And again, we know that a downhill shot's going to have a tendency to go left, so play for that. And then finally, when we get to the green, this is a green that runs from our front to our back. So if we're a little bit beyond the hole, it's going to be uphill.
Yeah,
look like
I hear you. And the final tip when you're hitting a blind tee shot, look in that little scope to make sure no one's on the other end over there, right?
periscope is very important here at Green Hills.
All right, Trevor Miller, Green Hills Country Club. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Oh, yes.